7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tune in.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke, don't worry about Pepsi.
I had to go see a man about a mule.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
Let's get it.
What's
What it
happening,
do?
everybody? What's happening? How you be?
Bang,
We
bang, real quick.
bees in the traps. We
Real quick,
bees
real
in the
quick.
traps.
Real
what's
quick.
up?
First off, what's going on, baby sis?
Hey, y'all.
Next up, come on in here, Sumner. My brother already got his bib on. And he's ready for whatever y'all got to throw. He's eating his crow tonight.
How you doing, Tick? How you doing? Welcome to the podcast, sir. First one here. Good to hear from you. Where's everybody else? Y'all come talk to us.
Oh, guess what, bro?
What's up?
You ain't alone. I got to eat crow tonight, too. I got to eat crow on the Burke County Bears, man.
Okay. I guess we both eating kind of crow on that one.
Yeah, but, we know the circumstances of what happened, but I, didn't think Burke would make it to the semifinal.
Yeah.
Think there was help with some crazy decisions last weekend, but shout out to the Burke County Bears, man. They did their thing.
Well, you know what though? Here's my thing though. I'm gonna go. It's Monday night, right?
Yes.
Okay. I know it's early in the week, but I'm gonna say this anyway, and I'm gonna say it now. The Burke County Bears will not make it to a state title game.
Unless, God forbid, the dang COVID or the flu or something run through Carver Columbus locker room, I have to agree with you.
Because Carver Columbus got to have a walking dead coming through their locker room in order for Burke County to make it to a state championship this year. But that's just my opinion, though. I ain't trying to get names started.
We've been known to eat close. Yeah, babe, you're absolutely right. A lot of upsets this week, so that you got to play the game.
Oh, yeah. Lonnie Brown, welcome to the podcast. He says, about time we get a solution. It's time to put BTA on Gainesville Friday. # Big Langston. What's going on, Danny? Welcome to the podcast. We're gonna get into that in just a minute, Mr. Brown. Tick says, is Lane Kiffin crazy for leaving Ole Miss while we wait for everybody else to come in?
That's a good point, Tick. I think the man did a good job as far as taking care of his personal situation. I don't like the way they allow coaches to just bail out on kids, with bowl games and playoffs and stuff still, ahead. I don't like that. Jess and I was talking. I think that early signing period caused that, because if y'all remember, you couldn't talk to a coach if they were still playing football. Nevertheless, sign another coach to your, hire another coach to your team if their team was still playing. But I think that early signing day thing kind of changed that. Now you can get these coaches leaving before bowl games and before the playoffs and stuff, just so they can start working on recruits before early signing day.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and the dates are aligned with the academic calendar of the schools, but they're not aligned with the playoff calendar. So it's just real screwed up. I get why he left, but then again, I get why I wouldn't have left.
And
because
tell them about your 3-year theory. I love that. I don't want to steal your thunder, but it made a lot of sense.
my 3-year theory.
Yeah,
Oh, you talking about with LSU?
yeah.
Okay, so let's think about it. So Lane Kiffin has been in Ole Miss since what 2020, and in 5 years he's given them more wins and getting them has gotten them as close to the promised land as they've ever been. Now, has he won anything of significance other than a few bowl games? No, but he's had great seasons. And now in year 5 or year 6, whatever this is, he's he's in the top 5, he's in the top 10 and he's a playoff team. Well, let's think about it. Let's look at LSU. Ed Orgeron won won SEC title, won a national championship, and he was out of there.
Mm.
How long was he there? Like 3 years.
Yeah,
So
about 4 years, I think.
yeah, 3 or 4 years. So what I'm saying is that what he did at Ole Miss is not going to fly at LSU. He's going to have to get them to an SEC championship, and he's going to have to get them pretty close, if not a national championship, within 3 to 4 years, or they're looking for somebody else.
Well,
Like,
I know exactly what just happened with Brian Kelly.
mm-hmm.
They've been winning. They've been right there fighting for SEC championships and possibly making the natty, and got a winning percentage just as good as Orgeron, not Kiffin, but Nick Saban and Les Miles. And yet, and still they got him out of there.
They got him out of there. So you get $90 million, I think. Is that what it is? You're getting a lot of money, but if your goal is if you actually love what you're doing, and money is not necessarily your big thing, because I mean, Lane Kiffin is a multi-millionaire.
Come on, spit it out. There you go.
I can't even say he got a lot of money already, is what I'm saying. So, okay, so where do you go from here? And LSU, you better be careful, because if Kalen DeBoer leave Alabama, guess who want that job? So, y'all don't get all excited about that.
Can I add something to this?
You can.
I don't know. Did y'all see what I sent y'all today in our chat? Did y'all watch that video?
I was about to, and then my boss called me, and I never got back to it.
Okay, so this is what's in the video. Lane Kiffin has already came out and exposed what is wrong with NIL. Do you people understand that that LSU is about to give Lane Kiffin an extra $25 million a season?
Yep.
A season just for NIL money to bring in recruits. And guess what? Oh, hold on, wait. Today is December 1st, right? What's going to open up in about 5 to 6 weeks?
Transfer portal.
What's needed for the transfer portal? NIL money. Lane Kiffin got plenty of NIL money. He can pull the Brinks truck up to the top recruits in that NIL portal and pull them over to LSU and make LSU a success overnight.
Yeah, so he's finna buy now. Finna buy a championship is basically.
Well, let me say this. That $25 million is really cute, but guess who else got that kind of money? Texas and Texas A&M.
And how has that fared well for him in the SEC?
How has that fared?
Hold on. Get out. Step out of the SEC, Charlotte, and get into the Big Ten. Ohio State is the team that's currently trying to buy championships with NIL money. It ain't worked successfully for them, but they're trying their best.
They won last year. And poised to win it all this year.
But I'm with you on that, yo. I doubt it. Because when you say that, Georgia is in the perfect position right now. As long as they win, which they will do, win the SEC championship, they're gonna be the number 2 seed.
Okay.
They're gonna
My
be the
brother,
number 2 seed.
now my brother and I was talking, and again, I'm not gonna steal my sister thunder. We see your comments. We'll get to them and get to our high school show. But I just want to say this real quick, bro. My brother and I was talking today, and I stand by this. Ohio State's number 1, Indiana number 2, Georgia at 3. If Georgia beats Alabama, well, when Georgia beats Alabama in the SEC championship, if Ohio State beats Indiana, Georgia will go to number 2. But if Indiana beats Ohio State will be, Indiana will be 1. I guarantee they'll still have Ohio State 2.
They definitely will. I believe that with everything in me.
Nope.
I believe that. So let's see. Let me get these comments out of the way. D'Antoine, what's going on, sir? Welcome to the Friday Night Light podcast this evening. Tick says $13 million a year makes him the second highest paid coach behind Kirby. Bernard Benjamin, how you doing, sir? Happy Monday. Hope all is well. Peace and blessings. Evan Reese, hello. Go Mighty Hornets. Semis next Thursday against TCC. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mr. Watkins, welcome. ASU advanced to the 3rd round and they host Newberry. I'm thinking about going down there this weekend. I have to check with my uncle and see what he says. If not, I might go down there by myself and battle that ugly field. Danny Jones said they should have a clause in the coach's contract stating they can't leave the current team until they have played the final game. Penalize them if they leave before the current football team is done playing.
Yeah. Conversation for another day.
Yeah,
or later on tonight.
I think there will be some. I think there will be some provisions that are going to be put in place so that this whole thing doesn't get out of hand. But it's something to think about. Ricky Crookham, welcome to the podcast. He says, "What about Lincoln in Early County on Friday?" Well, Mr. Crookham, what do you think about it? Later on in the podcast, we're going to send out the link and we want to hear from you guys. We want a recap of what you all saw on Friday evening and what you observed. And, if you want to preview next week, you can do that as well. But we really want to hear what you thought about the games on last Friday. What's good, Marquise? How you doing? I hope you feel better. I know you were sick yesterday. I hope you're feeling better today. And Tavion Ricks, I hope I said your name right, sir. But welcome to the podcast. He says, Early County versus Lincoln. What's your opinion? We'll talk about it. We'll definitely talk about it. And we'll give you a chance to come on and talk about it as well, Mr. Ricks. Darius Kirksey says, and his dad was a coach. He's been had money. I don't know what he's searching for at this point. I know that's right. Lane, yeah, because his dad was he was with the Raiders, I think. When I first heard of Lane Kiffin, how did I first hear Lane Kiffin? Because he got a job in Tennessee, and they were like, "This is Lane Kiffin."
Money Kiffin, his dad, he was a defensive coordinator when John Gruden won the Super Bowl with Tampa Bay.
Okay, that's what it was. I knew it had something to do with the Raiders or Tampa Bay or something, and I was like, then that's how I heard about who Lane Kiffin was, because he ended up getting a job at Tennessee or something, and everybody was like, "Who is this dude? And how did he get this job?" So yeah, that's true. So he's been a child of privilege, so money is not an issue. Marquis says Christmas came early to LSU. Yep. What's going on, Mr. Wilkins? TCC is in the house. Darius says Ohio State's roster was 20 million. It is what it is. Derek Redding, welcome, sir. He said, y'all forget about Miami. They got the highest paid offensive line in the country. They ain't done nothing with it yet, Mr. Redding.
Ain't. So that way ain't nobody thinking about them.
Six says the problem is not the players. There is a glitch in Lane's coaching matrix. And he's like an offensive guy, right? His defenses are never, they don't ever like fit the bill. So I'm thinking he's offensive minded. Miami's roster is worth roughly $40 million, and that's what they put out.
Wow. And didn't even make it to the ACC championship game this year. You got a 6-5 Duke team walking in there?
Whew, that's terrible.
That's embarrassing. Next.
Quite. Tick says you're right, yo. They're gonna jug you. They're gonna jug UGA if Indiana wins. Yep. Andrew Watkins says flag football playoffs this Thursday. Best of luck to all those ladies playing flag football. It's gonna be cold. Goodness gracious. Bush Johnson, welcome to the podcast, sir. Toombs County checking in. What's going on, Eats? Welcome. So
That's where we at, huh?
that's where we are. I don't know how many of you are with us Friday, but it was an interesting Friday. I first of all, I pray everybody had a great Thanksgiving holiday with friends and loved ones. And to those of you who enjoy, it was rivalry week in college, and a lot of the quarterfinal high school games were on. So even if your team wasn't playing, I hope you were able to go out and watch a good one or watch it on the network or whatever. It's a lot of good games, a lot of and a couple of surprises, were they not?
Yeah, it was. It was a few.
Yeah, I mean, I had a great time Friday. I was able to meet up with my brothers and ladies. I don't know. Let me tell you, when you hang out with a bunch of guys and it's just you and it ain't nothing, y'all just having a good time. When you find a group of dudes you can just hang out with, man, do that. I had a great time. I went to the cigar bar, got a lot of smoke in my hair, so I had to wash it. I don't do that,
but she had a good time there though.
I had a great time. We went on over to Lakewood Stadium and saw Sumter County, met a whole bunch of Sumter County fans, especially Thursday. Oh, they loved him so much.
Oh man, they showed so much love to me on Friday. Now I sure do appreciate it, Sumter County.
And I hate we didn't get no pictures, man. We normally get pictures with our fans when we do see you all out. Sumter County, man. Don't know what we're doing this week. Great possibility we might be visiting y'all again. We'll see. But next time let's get some pictures.
Yes, but it was cold, honey.
I ain't gonna lie.
And I know you won. Because as soon as number 10 ran down that field and headed toward the end zone, yo didn't even wait for him to go across the he didn't even wait for him to cross the plane. He was getting up, pulling up his chair let's go.
Let's go. But I am gonna say this. You know why we didn't get no pictures, yo?
Why,
because we was at least I was so overwhelmed with love. That's why we didn't get no pictures.
That's what it was.
Yeah, but they showed they true love for Thursday. I'm talking about that's something America's love for you, bro.
Not once, not twice, at least 3-4 times.
Yes.
And you know what? And I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all showing, recognizing, interacting with FNL out live in the stadiums on the scene. I appreciate y'all. How you pronounce it? Kiers, and who that we was sending next to number 56? Parent.
Yeah.
Coleman, Big Coleman.
You met Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron.
You met Daytwan. I think.
Well, hold on, Jess. Let me back up. Y'all got to understand. We was at the cigar bar. I had done tossed a few back. Smoked a few. So I was a little inebriated at the game, but I was warm though.
Inebriated, not inebriated. Inebriated.
Yeah,
baby.
Yeah, that right there.
That part.
Yeah. Look, man, I was drunk at the game. Shit, I was feeling good. I was nice and warm. We got there safe. We got back safe. Okay, cool. But yeah, I appreciate y'all pulling up on it. I ain't gonna lie. One of y'all look like y'all should have been on the field though, playing at the time though. Or being at somebody.
He said you ain't eat that crow high. He served it.
Or being somewhere playing on somebody college program right now for rivalry week.
Yeah,
but hey, one thing I will say, man. Again, I did this Friday, man. It's only right that I do it today, man. Shout out number 56 Coleman, a Ball State commit, man. Shout out to number 10 Kiers, man. That kid is a dog, man. That kid is a dog, sure. Man. Shout out number 3 for Carver, Atlanta, man. He a dog. Number 14 at receiver. Man, when I tell you, just looking at Carver's number 7 for Carver, looking at Carver of Atlanta,
Number
and
2.
looking at Sumter County's roster, it's a lot of kids in the next 3 to 4 years y'all gonna be seeing playing on Saturdays and possibly Sundays a couple of years after that. It was
Yeah.
some dogs out there on that field Friday.
And number 14 and number 3 for Sumter are freshmen. I don't know what the classification for number 2 was, but number 3, you know, when he wasn't running number 2, he was for Carver Atlanta. He was getting it in. So
Yes, and number 23, and his dad listened to our show. I'm sorry if I can't remember your name. He's also a freshman, one of the fastest freshmen in the state, we was told. Shout out to him, man. Like it's amazing. That's why I do this, and I'm sure my panel brothers and sisters
Yeah, that's why we
agree.
do this.
Man, we do this for the love of these kids, man. It's amazing to see the talent that comes through the state of Georgia, man. And I tell my family all the time, you know, hey, I saw this guy on the NFL Sunday. I saw him play in high school. I love it. That's why we travel and look at these games and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll definitely be somewhere Friday. It's gonna be cold, wet, and rainy. But if I had my choice, babe, I think we're gonna be heading 975, man.
I got to think about it.
That about Austin Buford just a little tempting right now, baby.
I got to think about it. The cold one thing, but the rain, I got to think about it. Let me read.
Baby, I'll get you a rain suit. Just let me know when you're ready. We going.
That's an overnight trip right there.
No, oh yeah, for you.
For you,
yeah, it is for me.
Tick, let me read these comments, and then I see the wizard has come in, and then after the wizard gets through, we're gonna send out the link, and we want y'all to come in and talk to us about the games that you saw on Friday, or just anything you want to talk about. And if you want to talk about the upcoming games, we can do that too. It's kind of a free-for-all tonight. Tick says, meanwhile, Kirby continues to win and develop players. He did say that.
He do that.
Said it ain't. Kirby said it ain't not just about NIL money. He said, we over here, we hit you too. And if you ain't physical, you ain't gonna win. So yeah, you got to be able to develop players. Because I mean, no shout out, no shade. Well, no shade to Steve Sarkisian. He's a good coach. He really is. And I think I think he's very talented. And I think Texas is a very talented team. They have underachieved. You got to have more than Jimmy's and Joe's. You got to be able to develop these kids. Gabe Garrett, welcome to the podcast. He says, good evening, FNL crew. Tunes checking in. Looking forward to a rainy night in Georgia over in Heard County. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. Ricky Crookham says, my opinion, Lincoln should have no problem with Early County. Lincoln has too much talent at running back. A lot of other places too, Mr. Crookham. Y'all got talent all over the field. Freddie Mack, welcome to the podcast. Carroll County checking in. Bowden and Carrollton, welcome to the podcast, sir. CeeLo G from Carver, Columbus. Good to be back. Carver, Columbus will kick Burke County's behind again. Precious White, welcome. Heard County checking in. Welcome. I don't know if you've been before. So glad for you to join us.
Let me find out we got a Franklin, Georgia fan listening to us tonight.
You do. There she is. Kenneth Hurst, how you doing, sir? TCC is in the building. John Hughes said, I went to the Tunes Northeast Macon. Great game. Some players in that game were probably the state championship for Class A Division I. Okay. If you want to come on later on and tell us about it and what you saw, we'll make sure we put the link out. How you doing, Mr. Nicholson? Welcome to the podcast. He says Georgia Bulldogs will beat Alabama this Saturday. That is what I'm counting on. Neil Harris, welcome, sir. Worth County checking in. Worth County is playing Pepperell. Okay. Nick, number 6, Worth County linebacker Chance Sims. Shout out to that young man. Hope you have a great game on Friday. Lee Nicholson said some great talent in Georgia high school football. Philip Jacob Williams, he said, y'all coming to Central next Thursday? Mr. Williams, I don't get off till 5:30. So yeah, I won't be there in time, and it gets dark at night, and last thing I need is for Bambi to hit my car because I can't afford to get another one. Paris, welcome to the podcast. West Lawrence at Jefferson on Friday. Yep. Jamal Choice, Oh, okay. He talking. Welcome to the podcast, Jamal. Paris says I need Ty to ball out against Jefferson Friday. He's gonna get his unless
Well,
he get hurt.
obviously, not to interrupt you, babe.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, Duncan balled out the first couple because they was up 21-0.
In the
Don't
first
know what
quarter.
happened. Yes, don't know what happened in that game. I think Ty Cummins will probably do the same. Will probably jump out, but the Jefferson defense is fundamentally sound. You know, I think they will kind of get things together, kind of like it was with Cairo. And I think Jefferson will be a little too much. Now, with that being said, I did say I wouldn't be surprised if West Lawrence, because they kind of put me in the mind of that Thompson team with Curry, that one dog, that DeMello Jones team, that who did we? Oh, the Pierce County when they had DJ Bell, that one guy that can just get them to that championship. I wouldn't be surprised
Mellow,
if
yeah.
Ty
Well, they
Cummins
had a
do
lot
that
of
for him.
yeah. Lee says he likes West Lawrence. Ricky says come to the early county game on the Florida line. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Crookham. the only road I hate worse than going through Sylvester to get to Thomasville is going to early county. Cool.
And you go through Dawson.
Yeah, no, you go through from here. You can either go through Montezuma or you can go through Taylor County. But anyway, you end up in Ellerville, you end up in Preston, then you end up in Randolph Clay, you end up in Calhoun County, and then you end
Yeah,
up
you
in
go through
what's the
Terrell County though.
go to where?
Through
Yeah,
Terrell
you go
County.
through Terra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you do for a little bit, but yeah,
Mhm.
you go through Schley, Marion, you go through Schley and Webster and Randolph, Clay, all that, and you go through Elkels. All that I hate that ride worse than I hate Tom. Oh my goodness,
Agreed.
going to Destin because that's how they see you when we go to Destin to the Panhandle.
Man, y'all need to ride with me.
Yeah, you
Ooh.
just fly over everything, huh?
Yeah, you
Yep.
do. You ain't finna get
Yep.
me. You finna get your woman beat up. She don't want nobody on the broom with you.
Oh, yeah, you right on that. Never mind.
Yeah. How
Oh,
you doing, Mr. Wizard? Can I read these couple of comments and then I'm gonna let you do your thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. How you doing, Jamal Choice? Welcome to the podcast. She said, thank you. Miss Precious said, thank you guys. Willie Cannon. He says, come to Langston versus Gainesville Friday night. I mean, everybody and their mama probably gonna be at that game for real, Mr. Cannon. And welcome to the podcast. Daniel Hurtado, Worth County will take it all from a Fitz fan. Okay, Mr. Hurtado, and welcome to the podcast, sir. Danny says the Sumter versus Carver game was a field full of gladiators going at it for 48 minutes of intense physical and disciplined teams giving it all they had. Chris Pace, what's going on, friend? How you doing, Coffee County Trojan? Gabe Garrett says Toombs is looking for that repeat with wins over teams like Temple, Thomasville, and Northeast Macon in the playoffs. Toombs is definitely battle tested. Our starting running back is a beast. Justin Powell has 71 carries, 602 yards with 9 touchdowns. Wow, that's impressive.
Mhm.
Paris says he wants Worth County to take care of business against Pepperell.
Okay,
John Hughes.
real quick, man. I know you're trying to get these comments out of the way, but man, shout out Pepperell, man. I spoke with y'all about it on Friday, talking about time to give the West and Northwest football, Georgia football, some respect. Man, I just found out today that my little niece attend Pepperell Middle School and will be in Pepperell High School next year. So,
Oh,
man, shout
really?
out Pepperell, man. I'm pulling for Pepperell right now. I know they got to go a dog to go up against in Worth, but I'm pulling for Pepperell.
Okay. Shout out to Pepperell. Okay, that's your Arabian Mountain. Okay. John Hughes. John Hughes said Toombs defense will shut them down. Okay. Charlie Putman, Valdosta in the building. Welcome to the podcast, sir. Mr. Hurtado said, y'all not gonna talk on Fitz getting robbed. No, Mr. Hurtado, but what you can do is when the Wizard gets through, we're gonna send out the link so you can come tell us how they got robbed. I didn't see the game. So why don't you come on and tell us how they got robbed? We would love to hear it. Let's see.
Sure
Twin,
would.
what you say, sis? I'm sorry, baby.
I said we sure would.
Yeah. Twin Lamar, welcome to the podcast. Burke County will upset Carver Friday night. I got faith in that. Okay.
It would.
I was what you didn't let me count it off.
I'm sorry, babe. That was just that was warranted.
I was gonna count it off. Let's see. Paris says you're right, yo. West Lawrence has to bring their A1 game. They said Jefferson has a linebacker committed to Clemson. Wasn't that the wasn't that
No,
last year?
Sammy Brown been left. You know, they
I was
keep them
gonna
kind of
say
Man,
the dude
Sammy
went
Brown's
away.
chiller than Clemson.
yeah, they
Yeah.
keep them guys coming through like that though.
Oscar Mental Patient Miles, welcome to the podcast this evening, sir. I ain't gonna read that because you're talking to
Hold on.
21.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
Huh?
You can't be hitting them corners like that.
I got that from Yo. Yo did that. Yo did that last week, so it
What
kind of
that?
stood.
What I
I
do?
you call Oscar Mental Patient
Yeah,
Miles.
Oscar Miller Patient Mind. That's his name from now on.
Yeah, and so listen, and that's very familiar to me. My family is from Milledgeville, so they don't call you slow; they call you a patient. You know, because the crazy hospital used to be there. So that's I've been hearing that all my life. Patient. So
Sound
yeah.
like to me, he need to be up in Georgia region.
Uh-huh. Derek Redding. Welcome to you already been. He said my wife hit 3 deers in 2 years running that road. I know she did. I can't stand Bambi. And I've been hit I've been hit twice by Bambi and Book. I hope they both die miserable deaths too.
Hold on. Don't y'all hit my Rudolph and them other reindeers this
Well,
time
tell
of
them
year?
to get their beautiful yet dumb small brain tails out the way.
Look for the red light. Gotta look for the red light.
Let me get through this stuff so you can talk, sir. Danny Jones says number 14 for West Lawrence was not going to be denied in that game. He was a beast. Kari Glenn, welcome to the podcast. Early County. Okay, I want y'all to stick around because I want y'all to talk to us. Stephen Wynn, good evening. It's some great matchups on tap Friday night. Agreed. Dion Wellborn, welcome, sir. Sunday, Sumter County Panthers. Brado, Sumter County, baby. How y'all doing tonight? We met Brado too, guys, Friday night. He came over there with the mob to get you together thirsty. Let's see. Morris Shields, welcome to the podcast. He said, who do you think is the coach of the year in each classification? That's a good question, Mr. Shields, and we'll get to it. Yo, man, we got to get in the weight room heavy. Okay, Dwayne, we want you to come on and give us a recap of what you saw Friday night too. Keith Simpson, Gainesville, Georgia. Welcome to the podcast. Roger Elam, welcome, sir, from Lincoln County. And Dominique McKinnon. How about them cats? Ring chasing. Which cats are you talking about, Mr. McKinnon? Are you talking about the Wildcats of Valdosta? Let us know specifically. And how you doing, nephew J Bo? And with that being said, the Wizard, the floor is yours.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Hello.
Hold on, I'm not.
Hey, Wizard.
That's the voice I was looking for. Okay.
I forget you too.
I love you, Auntie.
Whatever. You ain't got to hear from me no more. I'm going on mute.
Yeah, what up? Girl, stop. So, private class, I went 3-1 over the weekend. Athens Academy let me down a whole lot against GAC. But it is what it is. One thing I can say, all the winners put up 42 or more points. Okay, so that's private. And, we ain't got nobody that's concerned with private because, what's that guy from Aquinas? Yeah, he left a couple of weeks ago. He getting the basketball court ready. So, D2, I went 2-2 overall. Willard County let me down, and Scraven let me down. But it is what it is, though. I'm just trying to make sure we ain't got no comment. No. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving. So, D1.
We got a
What's that?
question. Is the wizard male or female? He is a
Stop. Let me answer that question. Come down to the basement and find out.
Wait,
My Lord.
that's not you
The
invite a
wizard is
man to come
male.
find out.
Man, you know we invite any and everybody to the basement.
Oh my goodness. It is
The wizard is a man. Moving on.
yeah. Good God. No. That's not what we do here.
Where's
That's
the
not,
FAA when you need them?
okay.
Hey, the FAA and QA is not here tonight. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, let
So,
me read these
moving on to
comments.
D1.
Let
Okay.
me ask, okay, let me read this about privates. Fellowship is gonna bully Calvary. How about them Red Devils? Azaleas, welcome. How you doing, nephew? Rolling up that Brooks pack. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. See, I'm trying to get up out of here, so y'all got a good hour to bring these fans on.
And we want you to get out of here. Go ahead.
I'm trying to get up out of here. I told you Wilma been in the basement for a couple of weeks, and she ain't going nowhere. So,
Yeah.
D1. I went 4-0 overall in D1, predicted everything. The only thing is that Hurricane and Fitzgerald game was a little closer than I thought it would be.
No, he don't, Amy. We do not encourage that foolishness for more than 15 minutes on Mondays and Wednesdays. He does not need to spend on.
And I ain't even trying to spend 15 minutes. I'm trying to spend 10 right now, if that. 2A. 1 and 3 overall in 2A. You know, sometimes I have my moments and sometimes I don't. Carl Atlanta, not Hateville, Charles, Morgan County, and Rockmart let me down. But hey, well he'll be back on later because I forgot he gotta leave the room when I come in. But yeah, 2A, 1 and 3 overall. Hey, at least I got Carl Columbus correct, so they ain't got no beef with me.
And the score wasn't that bad either.
Nah. Alright, 3A. I went 3-1 overall in 3A. Stevenson, yeah, it is what it is. You proved yourself to be exactly who you are. And I had a Jim Moore moment Friday night. So it is what it is with Stevenson. But 1 and 3, 3-1 overall in 3A.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so just so the people understand what's going on, right? I forgot. I gotta put my disclaimer out. The score you see outside of the parentheses is what I predict, and the scores inside the parentheses is the actual score.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna move on to 4A, right? So 4A, I went 2 and 2. Creekside, North and Marist, one word about y'all. It was Ken and Central Carrollton that I was worried about. And guess what? Cal beat Carterville and Central Carrollton just they ain't even get off the bus against Benedictine.
Carterville didn't get out, didn't leave the locker room either. That was a butt whipping.
Yeah, they both got what y'all call it, belt the butt.
Do you think, Mr. Wizard and panel, that Carterville kind of overlooked Kale?
And did.
I think that was probably Cartersville issue. They didn't get up to play. They thinking they should just run through Kale and be worried about Creekside for the semis, and they got bit in the butt.
Yeah, they looked the Creekside. They were gonna lose regardless. So what's losing 1 week early? Okay. You want to go ahead and get through those, and then I'm gonna read these comments.
Yes, I got 2 classes left. So 5A, I went 3-0 because we all know what Gainesville Hughes will play this Friday instead of last Friday. But regardless, yeah, that's this 3-0 5A. I'm gonna leave it at that. Which I'm gonna put this game on the record for next Friday, and it'll be 4-0 because Hughes still gonna win as long as they don't lose like that team in 6A called Grayson, like they did against Carrollton, and made me go 3-1 by losing the Grayson losing Carrollton was the only game I lost, but it is what it is.
The number one team in the nation. Wow.
Losing.
Again, we knew with the coin flip was going to be a matter the same way with the Roswell and TCC game on next Thursday. Should have been this Friday, but we understand that GHSA had to get their heads from somewhere. But with that being said, that coin flip matter, man. If TCC would have had to come up to Roswell, I think it would have been an interesting game. Roswell going down there next Thursday, I don't think they got a shot. They got a shot, but it's a snowball.
Yeah. But like I say, 6A went 3-1. So throughout the playoffs so for the playoffs this week I went 21-10. And on the season, 839 and 130. As long as I maintain it at 87 or above, I'm good. And real quick to the pick'ems. Yes, I went 5-5 on the pick'ems. There was a few upsets there by the visiting team, but it's cool. I went 5. Like I say, 5-5. I'm 21-9 on the playoffs, and 96 for 54 on the season. And this is how the pick'ems leaderboard look at the end of the week.
Okay,
So,
Mr.
and this
Williams.
is a shock. Hold on, can I say this?
Yeah.
It's a shocker to me who won this week.
Call him out, Mr.
So, y'all, I got to say, congratulations to Danny Jones for winning the FNL Pick'ems for round 3, going 9 of 10. And the tiebreaker wasn't even required.
That Danny Jones picked some games, didn't he?
He did.
What?
Too bad you couldn't do that in the regular season.
Hey, I'm just glad he didn't have his best friend on his side during the regular season.
Mm-hmm. Well, congratulations for winning the week, Danny Jones. And shout out to Heather. Heather was down at the bottom. She number 3 right now. Okay, I see.
Yeah. And I apologize, man. I had a bad week because the second week is when I was supposed to just take the lead by far and just hold on. I'm sorry, the third week. But I guess I got to make it up this week. I'll go ahead and take the lead this week and then just end the season, man.
Well, I just want everybody to understand what's going on this week. We playing all the semifinal games.
Yep.
Whether it's 16 or 14, we playing them all this week. And then guess what? If we play 14 this week, guess what? We got 2 next week.
Y'all gonna have to get your pick'ems on this time. You can't squeak by it this time.
Y'all heard it.
So I'm gonna make sure Pick'ems is out tomorrow morning for the semifinals. And outside of that, I'm gonna say to y'all, I got some things to go do.
Please go do them.
That potion had that man on something else, man.
Go do it. Go do it.
Okay. Y'all be good. I'm gonna holler at y'all on Wednesday, okay?
All right.
Later.
That was.
Man, why would he take Fred Wise? Never mind.
I'm not going there. Let me read these comments. Precious White says Hurt County may not have played our best game, but we definitely played smart. Our coach is top notch. Roger Elam's talking about taking bets. I'm assuming he's talking to somebody from Lincoln County or somebody. But listen, this is my opinion. Y'all can bet on these kids if y'all want to, but I would never spend my hard-earned money on some children. They don't know what they're gonna do in the next 5 minutes, much less 48. But if you got it like that, if you got confidence and you got money to burn, Hey, y'all make it do what it do. Just make sure your lights be on this week. J.U.J. Murray says GHSA needs first of all, welcome to the podcast, Mr. Murray. He's Jenkins County. And I want you to see if you can come on tonight too, Mr. Murray, because I need you to tell me how they how they kicked you out the stadium. I need to hear that story. JHSA, I need you to hold these refs accountable. They do and say what they want to do. Is one in Bowden who cursed out a kid, then had the nerve to throw out an adult who checked him. Okay. Yes, I would love to hear that story. Get your story out. Dwayne says Pepperell will be the state champs this year, and he's been saying that for a long time, has he not, yo? Precious White says, I say some new teams will be there. Will be in the state championship. I like Hurd versus Pepperell, a rematch of our region championship. Okay. What's going on, Obadiah? TCC checking in. I'm leaving our Christmas parade. Okay. Hope you had a good time. When is our Christmas parade, yo? Saturday? It ain't gonna be but 3 minutes, but maybe I'll show through. Did Creekside take it easy on Lithonia? Perhaps they did. Evan Reese said one of my coworkers played for Cartersville. He was saying that their schedule was too easy. He was saying that the starters probably never played a full 4 quarters for most of their games, which would come to bite them in the butt later. Okay. Morris Shields says Cartersville was a region foe a few years ago, so they took Kell for granted. Probably. What's going on, Jimmy Westbrooks on the hill? Gainesville, you give the game a black eye. I'm just saying. I don't think so, Mr. Westbrook. I think Gainesville catching a few strays they shouldn't get. Now were they perfect in this thing? I'll optimize stories later. Now were they perfect? No, but I think they getting a bad rap. Brent Westbrook says, hey guys, man was at the Kell game. Man, those dudes are huge and fast. Probably the biggest team we played in a decade. If we played them 10 times, we could not beat them. Congrats to Kell. They're for real. All right, Mr. Westbrook. Like I said, we're gonna put the link in the we're gonna put the link in the comments in a few minutes, and we want y'all to come on and tell us about your games last week. What's going on, Mr. Body? Welcome. Where's Miss Heather Knight Rodriguez? How you doing? Oh, you talking about on the thing. I haven't seen her tonight. Since y'all got a road game, hopefully y'all won't get penalties 10-1 in your favor. Oh, Danny says throughout the season, most of the games were hard to pick, man. I was scratching my head like this game could go either way. I will be ready for the pick'ems next year. All right, Danny. All right. I believe you too. Roger Ela says they got a couple of board with blocks running in Lincoln County for the game against Early. Okay. Okay, they're having a whole conversation, Lincoln County and Early. What's going on, Brooks Carter? Welcome to the podcast, Early County Bobcats. Alonda Powell says, I told that sports analyst that came on last week about Northeast stopping my nephew from Toombs. Okay. Okay, so if y'all look in the comments, we've dropped the StreamYard link. Y'all click on it so y'all can come on and talk to us. It's highlighted, I think, right now. So y'all come in and y'all talk to us about what the games last week. I want to hear somebody tell us about this controversy with Fitzgerald. And
well, hold on. Well, Jess, before we get there, I want to go ahead and get something on out the way.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
You want your crow, baby?
I feel like eating some bird right now. So all I'm saying is I got no problem with a Sumter fan coming on right now and trying to make and giving me some crow that is smoked over pecan and mesquite wood.
Now,
I got no problem with that. But that's all I ask is that if I'm gonna eat it, it's smoked slowly for
what
at
man
least 3 hours.
you? What did that man tell you? You gonna eat it how I serve it. Maybe he don't want you to eat it like
You
that.
don't get to choose how to eat this crow.
Oh, wow. Hey.
How you doing, Mr. Robert? Wait a minute,
So,
Mr.
hey, hold
Williams.
on. Jeff, where's Brent Westbrook from?
Cartersville.
Brent Westbrook. I think he's from Cartersville.
Okay, you got to hold on because some of the fans got priority right now, but we got Mr. Brent Westfield waiting off in the wing.
Okay, Mr. Westbrook, because we want to hear from you. But Mr. Williams, is this shade? He said, "Can we get the jest that cuss everybody out on Fridays?" Hold on. They cuss everybody out on Fridays. The call the GS just say this Friday and cuss them out for making us wait till next Thursday to
It's not
play.
shade. The man just speaking the truth.
Mr. Williams, what do
and to
you
answer that,
mean? I don't curse.
and to
Yeah,
answer
you
that,
can.
Jake,
About?
and to answer that, Jake, I cuss. Hell no, she can't. That's y'all
Ah,
business. We just spectators.
see, that how the little sister take up for the big sister right there,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Williams.
sis. Thank you, Sissy Pooh. Oh, I don't know who you speak of. I'm a Gemini, so I got two sides. I that side is foreign to me at this moment. Let's see. Something County shocked y'all. No, Something County didn't shock us. Something County shocked Mike.
No, something kind of did not shock me. It was Harvard Atlanta shocked me with their approach to the game because I said last week that the quarterback play was going to be the difference for Carver Atlanta, and
Said
it turned
that,
out to be, and
said
it
that,
was.
sitting in the stands, but before the game even got good and going.
If 15 that quarterback and he throw it, it ain't good. And what did he do? And he threw interceptions. He threw
Um,
incomplete passes.
that he did, honey. We love you too, Mr. Williams. Mr. Reese says he doesn't see the link. We're gonna drop it in the comments again. Um, did I tell you, hey, Mr. Robert? If I didn't, I'm telling you to again. Brooks
Well,
Carter, he said, don't forget you pick Scrabbing too. Yep.
and
Tom
what you got,
Ellison.
and come on the show and tell me what you got to say then instead of typing it. Get
Early
off your
County.
thumb. Hold on. Hey, early county, get off your thumbs and use your words verbally. So that being said, can I bring on Mr. Brent Westbrooks?
You
Bring him
certainly
on.
can.
Okay. Oh, never mind. His device ain't connected yet. He ain't ready to go.
But you
He
know
ain't
what?
ready to go.
Early County, I'm going to say this. I ain't expect y'all to get to the quarters. Nevertheless, the semis. Now
Me
with that,
either.
being said, I would tread a little lightly because I don't think you get an upset 2 weeks in a row. I don't think you can play with Lincoln County. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Listen, I see Lincoln County making it to the men's, but hey, you never know. And they have to. And Lincoln County has to travel to Early County. Is that what I'm
Yes.
hearing?
Yes.
Cut goobly goo. You better hope the road trip affects them, because if it doesn't, man, listen.
Baby, them folk can travel cross country. I just don't see Early County beating Lincoln, man. I
Well,
mean, I'll take it like this. I don't see Early County beating Brooks. And you
okay.
saw what Lincoln County did to Brooks.
I'm just proud of them for being around this long.
I
Being
know,
from
right?
the area, you don't hear about early county or no kind of Bob, nothing at this time of year.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people from Blakely, Georgia. Tom Ellison, are you a Burke County Bear? I see all the bears in the comments. I think I told you hello, but if I didn't, I'm telling you again, hello. Mr. Powell says Wheeler had clinch beat 4th and 10. Tell us about it, Mr. Powell. Come on and talk to us.
Is that a
Um,
mister or a missile? Mrs.
yeah,
That no
it's a
mister.
mister. It's a
Okay.
mister. I've had this conversation with him
Okay.
before.
Okay.
Freddie Mac says, me either, the way they play Mount Zion.
Yeah.
Man.
And I said Mount Zion was a sleeper team in that Early County game. We had Early County winning it, but I thought Mount Zion can give them some problems, and they pulled it off. But I sure didn't see them beating Screven. I'm sorry, yeah, Screven.
All
Mr.
right.
West,
Hey, yeah.
go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead.
No,
Now, I was just gonna say we got Evan Reese hanging out in the background.
Let's
okay.
get it, Mr. Reese.
Come on, Mr. Reese, and talk to us. And Mr. Westbrooks, if there's some technical issues or you have some questions about how to get in from StreamYard, if you're on your phone, just let us know if you're having issues and I can kind of walk you through it, especially if you have an iPhone.
My Lord.
Mr. Reese, welcome to FNL. What's on your mind? Say it
Hello,
with your
guys.
chest
Reese,
tonight.
Hello, guys. How y'all doing?
just fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Um, so I came on last week and I said if we play good, the game shouldn't be close.
Who is we?
So, oh, sorry. Yes,
Roswell.
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 I know.
It
I gotta
ain't for
announce
me, it's
it.
for the listeners.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Thursday's right. It's for the listeners.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, so we won our game. Roswell won our. We won 42-35. And I'm not gonna lie, our offense was really good, besides one big mistake. But our defense, except for towards the end of the second quarter, had just a hard time stopping their offense.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was during at the end of the second quarter, we got a couple stops. We went into halftime, 28-14. Then we got the ball back after halftime, went up 34-14. Then they scored, made it 35-14. Then they scored, made it 35-21. Then we just basically handed off, ran it to the end zone, maybe for like 85 yards. But our running back, he fumbled out of bounds in the end zone for a touchback.
Oh.
So then they made it a one score game. So then for the rest of the game, it was just going. We were either up two scores or one score, and we
Mhm.
ended with the ball about to score, but we're not dirty like that, so we just need it, and we kept it as a one score game. But um, because of that, I could totally understand with TCC why we aren't going to be favored. I still think we're going to win, but I would totally get that because I was not necessarily pleased with the defense, but I think we still got a
Mhm.
great team.
Now, Mr. Reese, I know me on the panel, and I'm pretty sure I can speak for the panel members here when we say this. Thomas County Central has just been a favorite throughout the year in the entire classification, not just facing Roswell. You know, we feel
Yes.
like Thomas County Central was a dominant team. I'm not looking at your game last week and saying, "Oh, you don't have a shot." Like I said, I thought if the coin flip went your way, you possibly had a chance against Thomas County Central. You all have some big upsets. I think the biggest two it was beating Gainesville and Milton to win the region this year. So, with that being said, you tell us and this panel and our listeners right now, what besides being a fan of Roswell, separate your fandom from being a Roswell Hornet and just tell me as a football fan, why do you think you got a shot? And I ain't talking about a snowball chance in hell. I'm talking about a real chance of going down to Thomasville, Georgia, beating Thomas County Central.
All right. We've got a good passing game and a good run game. Not only is our running back really good, but our quarterback runs a lot. And sometimes he has more. I don't know if this was the case this year, but last year there were times where he had more rushing yards than our actual running back. My thing is the only way that the game is close is because we can't stop their offense. But then it turns into a shootout.
Mhm.
And I think we are the team that would win in the shootout because we just have such a high powered offense
Okay.
and such an efficient offense, and we have a lot of different ways to move the ball.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on, Joe. Yo, I gotta ask this question. See, I'm hearing about your offense, right?
Yes.
But you're not speaking highly and encouraging of your defense.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm keeping it real. We didn't play a good game on Friday. The defense didn't play a good game on Friday. Now at Gainesville, we stopped them on a fourth and down on the 1 yard line on a critical drive. Then had a 99-yard drive to score. So we have times where our defense shows up. Like we shut out Lanier. I know Lanier is not didn't even make the playoffs, but we expected them to at least score on us.
Mhm.
So we show up sometimes in the big moments, but we're not this team. this year is not known for the defense. It's not like the defense is totally trash.
Mhm.
But just from what I wanted to see on Friday, I personally didn't see what I wanted to see. And the offense is our main star. But we have a great linebacker. And we got some great kids on defense. But my thing is I could see TCC and Roswell being a shootout.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna be
Okay.
well, I would favor Roswell in a shootout.
Okay. Well, here's my thing. If it becomes a shootout, right?
Mhm.
I have no problem giving Roswell the nod in a shootout, i.e., you got 2 minutes to score, minute and a half to score. Who can score a touchdown within that time frame, right? I got no problem giving that edge to Roswell. But I know for me, and I think a lot of listeners want to know, do you think Roswell can match the physicality that's going to come from that TCC team?
Yes, I think so. I to be honest, I haven't really. Obviously, I know TCC is good, but I really haven't watched them because they haven't. I don't even think they've had any TV games or anything because they're down south.
Mhm.
But we competed against Buford. We've played good quality opponents, so I'm not necessarily worried about that. And one good thing is we came out of Buford a pretty healthy team, and we actually got knocked around by Buford. Well, but we also played really bad. So I I think that one thing about our team is we are a little bit underrated because we don't necessarily have a bunch of five-star kids, a bunch of power four recruits, but
Mhm.
I we can hang with anyone. We can hang with anyone.
I'm
Okay,
gonna say
this
this.
is
I'm gonna say this, Mr. Reese. I guess Thirst gonna have something to say after this, but I was gonna, let you go after this. Now, I watched Thomas County Central defense play a running quarterback in Lee County, and he kind of kept them in the game. Now, I do think Thomas County have an issue with the quarterback that's mobile and can move. So I do
Mhm.
understand where you're coming with that. But the one
Mhm.
thing I would tell you, there's a kid down there in Thomasville, Georgia.
Number two.
No, not the running back.
Mm.
This kid play on the defensive side of the
Oh,
ball,
oh, 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 Cam.
and that kid is very dangerous. So if your quarterback is running the ball, just tell him to be on the lookout for that kid with Brooks on the back of his jersey. Because if not, he gonna have a bad night.
And this just my opinion. With your defense, and I know you got a great linebacker and all this stuff. This young man named Deuce, you got number two. You
Hmm,
wear number two. You better look out. That's all I
hmm.
can say.
One
Uh,
hitter quitter.
Um, I just want to chime in and say, with my daddy being on the defensive side of the ball, he knows how to make adjustments. So good luck with that. Go TCC.
We're just gonna have to adjust for that. If you look at our Gainesville game, we threw a lot that game. Trey didn't even run for 100 yards. Trey is our quarterback. He didn't even run for 100 yards, which he normally does. But for Milton, we basically ran that whole game. So, we're going to make an adjustments too. And obviously, TCC's no sleeper, and I'm excited. I don't know if I'm going to be going down. I hope they do like a fan bus or something like that. But,
I'm sure they will.
it's definitely going to be very exciting. And I know TCC's been looking up to the game, but no, absolutely, we're going to be looking at everything when it comes to this team.
Okay. Here's
Okay.
my thing. Here's my thing for both teams in that game. And I would normally save this for Wednesday, so I'm not gonna give everything away for Wednesday, but I will say this. Roswell, take a look at how Woodward Academy started out the first half of the game. Okay. Go back, watch last week's tape. TCC first, Woodward Academy. See how T is and look at what Woodward Academy did in that first half. Take that, adapt it to yourself. Now, with that being said, TCC, take a look at the Gainesville tape and the Milton tape. and understand what Roswell did against those two teams. Now, once you do that, that is those three games is going to help you understand Roswell's offense and defense, TCC's offense and defense, right? And adjustments that need to be made going into. But here's my key. TCC, you need to be able, and actually, when I think about it, it's for both teams to make adjustments on the fly, not just at halftime, but on the fly, because both teams are going to have their first 5 to 10 plays script. I expect their first 10 plays scripted, right? To try and figure out where soft points at, where hard points at on both sides of the ball, when they're on offense, right? Figure out where the defense is at. I think Roswell does pull this out and beat TCC due to the depth issue. And I'm gonna leave it at that until Wednesday.
Okay, what depth issues is it? The
I'm,
TCC
That
I'm,
have?
I'm,
man,
st-
that man really love Crow, boy. I tell you.
no,
We gonna
I'm
make sure
stop.
that shit go.
Issue.
I'm
Okay,
stopping
okay.
right there because I truly believe the
Okay.
depth issue will be an issue more for TCC than it will be for Roswell.
Okay, so y'all hear this, TCC fans? Y'all make sure y'all come get him, Mr. Reese. Let me ask you this. I just want your opinion on how you feel or whether you even care. Does it bother you that your game has to be postponed till next Thursday? Is that a little annoying to you?
I mean, of course, I wanted to play on Friday. It had been set in stone since we've seen the brackets, but it is what it is. And the reason why I know they're doing it because I was listening to 92.9 The Game, and they interviewed what's his name, John Reed, Rome's head coach,
Uh-huh.
and he was saying that they wanted to make sure that those semifinal games were played on the same day, so
Hmm.
one team doesn't have more time to prepare for the other. Whoever comes out of those, that game.
Yeah.
So I mean, I understand it. It is what it is. Um, you know what? I just want to play this game, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think the Mighty Hornets are going to come out on top.
Okay.
Good stuff, Mr. Reese.
Good stuff. Thank you so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, Mr. Reese. Make
Yes,
sure you
thank
come
you.
back Wednesday. If you want to come talk to us Wednesday, you do that.
All right.
All
All
right,
right.
All
Thank
right,
darling.
you.
Mr. Reese, have a good one.
You have a
Thank you.
good one. Now I see. Let me see about these TCC comments. I'm gonna read the other ones. Look like Oscar and Mr. Bubba Bennett. They are having a sidebar conversation. So I will tell you, Mr. Bennett, or even mental patient, Oscar Miles, if y'all want to come on and talk about it, you can, because I would be interested to hear about
Um,
what happened in that Burke County game. Because
Mr. Bennett.
am.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bennett. Don't get in the Don't get in the chest fight with a mental patient. The guy ain't rap tight. You gonna lose that fight, man. You're gonna
Who?
have all kind of pinatas and comments and posts going on about your Burke County Bears that you ain't gonna be able to retaliate to, man. Just leave that mental patient alone, man. Leave that man alone.
Yeah,
How you ain't learned to leave Oscar Miles alone yet? Like,
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out where them Sumter fans at, because
Hey,
I'm hungry. I gotta feed this liquor.
Hawk.
before you, while you talk about Crow, let me just say this. I'm collecting the receipts for my daddy this week or next week, I'll say.
Okay.
Hold on, baby girl.
What?
You ain't. Hold on. It's Monday. You know I ain't saying nothing final until Wednesday.
Okay,
Ain't no need to collect receipts.
you've said enough tonight for me to go on and jot this shit on down. I'm gonna make sure I got the
All right.
receipt.
You
Carry
got
on.
it. Hawk Flournoy says this will be the best defense Roswell will see. Welcome to the podcast, sir. He also says,
I disagree. I'm sorry, babe. Just to say, Buford's defense
That ain't
is
gonna- Yeah, there you go.
yeah,
Thank you, Joe.
Buford
Thank you.
defense is the real defense. I mean, TCC defense is a dog. I ain't taking none away from y'all. Just a statement that you said. You know, if you would have said one of the best, I'm all for it. But the best, nah, I think
Nah,
Buford might be a
nah.
tad bit better than Thomas County
Shit,
defense.
a tad bit,
Yeah,
a tad bit.
Yeah,
It's a
bro.
whole lot better
I saw Thomas County defense in person, bro. They are that. I ain't taking none away. They are that. But I saw
against
Buford
who,
defense in person against Lee County. I saw Buford defense in person also, and I think Buford might be just a tad bit better. They both
dude.
faced running quarterbacks. They gave both of them a problem. But when it came
Nah,
to getting from sideline to sideline, making sure it wasn't no broken and missed tackles and it wasn't no home run balls and all of that. All both defenses was on point with that type of stuff. I have to give a little slight nod to Buford, but bro, I'm telling you, Thomas County Central defense is that pressure, bro.
I'm not saying it ain't. All I'm saying is it's hard to compare a TCC defense to a Buford defense and say it's a notch, and you just gonna give Buford a notch. I can't call it. I can't ride with it. Buford defense is three notches above TCC. I'm sorry, bro. It is. They still got one of the best linebacking cores in the
I
state
agree.
and in the nation.
Agreed, bro. But I don't know about three notches, but
I don't
we'll
think it's
argue
three
about that
notches.
later.
That ain't nothing to
Okay,
argue about. They both
Yeah.
hellified defenses, and if Roswell, and put like this, if
but
Roswell
I still
plays like that, like if that Roswell plays like they did against Buford, it's gonna still be a B2A. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
no, no, no. I'm not going. No, I'm not. I'm not. No, Jeff. We're not gonna go there. Bottom line of this. This is what I'm saying.
You ain't got to
And
go
I'm
there. I did.
no, no. Hold on. Listen to me, Jeff. I'm gonna expand on this on Wednesday. It's called foreshadowing. Work with me. Goddamn. But the thing is,
They're
when it
exhausted.
comes to Roswell and TCC playing, right? I still feel that depth at TCC is not there to help propel them against and get a victory against Roswell in
Okay.
TCC.
Okay. So you said we're gonna elaborate on that Wednesday, right?
Hmm.
All right, Tom Ellison. I think he's from Burke County too. Anybody that want to come on, you can. Chris says Deuce will be the X factor one way or another in the TCC versus Roswell game. Um, Ricky Manning says Roswell better win the coin toss. That's the only win they will have.
Yeah,
Stephen
they
Wynn,
already lost that, bro. Where
no,
you
he
been?
talking about no, he talking about the coin
Oh,
toss of the game
at
with
the beginning of the game.
yeah, the kicker
Okay.
receive. Stephen Wynn says, look out for JT Thompson, incorporate his Lee County game last season as the OC at Lee County. Okay. Christopher Reiner, did I tell you hello, my new brother? How are you? Darius Kirksey says Roswell won't be shell shocked by TCC. They played Buford, Gainesville, Milton. TCC will be surprised by Roswell's size and speed. Mr. Wynn, I don't agree with the depth issue either. Let's see.
I don't, man, let's be honest. Hold, wait. Let's back up. Let's be honest. Lee County won Lee County from last year. This year. Do y'all agree with that statement?
Yes.
Agreed.
Okay. Do y'all feel that a lot of teams in their region was down this year?
Coffee
Well,
was.
yeah, but Hoko had a great,
Coco was.
pretty good
Wait,
offense.
hold on. No, hold on now. Is either yes or no? I just need a yes or no right now because
Yes,
I'm trying to get
yes.
to my point quickly.
More teams in
Okay.
that region was down this year.
Okay. Now, do any of us really feel their non-region schedule gave them an edge going into the playoffs? I think we all can say no on that.
Well, I disagree
Okay.
only because every team they non-region I think made the playoffs
Yeah.
We
in
talking
their
Monroe.
respective classification. Well, not
Okay.
Monroe.
No, I'm just saying we're talking Monroe, Cairo, Thomasville, and Bainbridge.
Hmm.
Is there anybody in the back?
Nah, ain't nobody in the background. So we're just talking now just to beat you. We're just talking waiting for somebody to pop up. But
Okay.
what I'm getting at is this. Okay. What Thomasville went through last year is not the same thing they went through this year. Now, when you look at the teams they played so far in the playoffs, Woodstock, Villa Rica, them first two games, they did what they were supposed to do. Honestly, they did not score enough against Villa Rica. They should have scored more against Villa Rica. It should have been a 60 point. They should have scored 73 like they did against Woodstock And they should have put up 60 against a Villa Rica team instead of just 55. It should have been in the 60s. Me personally, I think they should have put up 70 against Villa Rica. But I
Well,
understand they
maybe
pulled.
they called
But
it dog.
hold on, and that's what I was gonna say. I understand they pulled back, took the starters out, put the backups in. I get it to get them some playing time, get them some film. My thing is this: in a sense, if you Woodward Academy did something that Woodward Academy was not supposed to do, when you look at that game and look at that first half, Woodward Academy did something that they were not supposed to do against TCC. Now, if you take a team that is able to bring in the same type of offense that a Woodward Academy brought in and top that with better athletes and bring in a defense that is being overlooked that Roswell has down into TCC, because let's not forget TCC has struggled against Roswell, before. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, I
Right?
agree. I had to eat crow because we
Yeah,
on
a
this
couple of years
panel.
ago. A couple
Yeah,
of years ago.
yeah, we on this panel
So,
that ride Thomas County Central and Roswell upset them. So we didn't have no faith in them that following year, and
yeah,
they pulled
but
it
my
off.
but my thing is, this is what I'm getting at. I'm trying to give TCC bullet. I'm giving TCC bulletin support material because just like I said, how
Let
Houston
me
County
get
had to
to
come up north and be on their A game, TCC got to be on their A plus game against Roswell, because you cannot overlook, you cannot just step over, and you cannot just forget about Roswell. You got to play your game and bring it on Friday.
next
You
Thursday.
have the advantage. Well, this Thursday, you have the advantage of playing them at home. That's number one. So therefore, bring out your horns, bring out your confetti, do what you do at home, but do not overlook nor take Roswell lightly.
I don't think they will.
But this is what the fan base is sounding like they're doing, though. So we got Mr. Curse. Oh man, you know
Cheers,
what?
cheers,
Hold
cheers,
on.
cheers.
Yeah, we got Kier. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up on the screen for Kier.
Okay,
So
you go
we
ahead and do that. So let me go ahead and read these comments because you've been talking.
okay.
So let me go and get these out the way and get these Roswell comments out the way, and then we can go back and you can eat your crow.
Okay.
Let's see. Darius says his X factor is Roswell's kicker, the dude with the monster. And you're gonna have to have 80 yards 9 times out of 10 will be touchbacks. Let's see. Okay. Um, I'm just trying to read these Thomas kind of central things. Go what how you doing, Mr. Finch? Um, Roswell also played Buford and Gainesville. They're both stout defenses. I'm just trying to get the Thomas kind of central stuff out of the way, and then we can talk to Mr. Kears about Sumter, and then we'll go back and we'll discuss Burke County. We'll discuss Carrollton and all the others. Da, 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 da. TCC's played the same schedule as they did when they won the title in 23. That's what Mr. Wynn says. Darius Kirksey says those 2A, 3A schools would get demolished up here. I got a lot to say about that, but I won't.
The GHSA gonna make sure they don't. Don't worry about it.
Kenneth says TCC has depth. Don't overlook it. How you doing, Heather? I'm definitely not overlooking them, and I'm sure our guys aren't. A TCC versus Carrollton game would possibly be a good one. Yeah, they're in different classifications. We'll see how that goes.
Oh man. Oh Jet. Oh, I'm sorry right now. There's a fight on the side on the New York Giants sideline while
With
they
who?
playing the Patriots
Oh
over
Lord.
what just happened with a hit on Jameis Winston going out of bounds.
Oh
I
Lord.
want to know what the GSSA gonna do on this one.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind.
You're so silly. Earl says
39 suspended.
Earl says 2022 taught us that we can't take Roswell lightly and that we got to play all 4 quarters to beat them. So we're not overlooking them at all. Darius says Hughes went down early. Aaron Nolan got hurt. That shit was between Rome and TCC semis that year. Yeah, that was definitely the championship that year. Okay, I'll go back and read the others. Guy and Jeremy, I didn't welcome you yet, but welcome to the podcast, Jeremy. And with that being said, guys, we have Mr. Kears on with us, and he's going to talk to us about what he saw Friday night and anything else. And he's here to serve Mr. Thirsty some crow. So go
Mr.
ahead,
Kears,
Mr. Kears.
Mr.
How's
Kears, welcome
everybody
to
tonight?
FNL. What you got for me?
How's everybody tonight?
What's up,
We
bro?
good.
Great,
How
and
about
yourself?
yourself?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. One thing I'm not gonna brag. I want my boy to show up on Friday night, but I do
There
want
you
to ask
go.
Mr. Third how that crow do taste. Did taste.
I don't know. It ain't cooked right, man. I don't see. I cut into it. I don't see no smoke ring, so I can't eat it.
I hear
Hey,
you, brother.
Mr.
But
Kears,
I didn't
man.
get him to do no bragging. I just wanted to get on for a few minutes and just cut up with my man and to say the rest of you hello. That's all.
Man, first off, man, big up to your kid, man. That boy's a dog, man.
Mhm.
Um, you know, we on FNL, my brother and I, we said Carver Atlanta, Carver Columbus for the championship. But the one thing that we did say, look out for Sumter. There's a sleeper team, something that can be that team beating one of them going to the championship. That happened. With that being said, I don't think um Hateville give you all a challenge. I think you all beat them. Now, if you all do make the championship, give us a reason why you think y'all can beat Carver Atlanta again or Burke County. I mean, I just got to be fair because we know it ain't gonna be Burke County, but
You mean Carver Columbus?
yeah, Carver Columbus. Why do you think y'all can beat them after losing to them earlier this year?
These guys, this is the thing. These guys have been getting the team you saw have been playing together since 7, 8 years old.
Yeah,
They won some recreation. Recreation don't count, but they've been playing since. They've been recreation all the way up through now. They've always won championship together. They believe in each other, and they will give each other their 100 or 20% every single play. The championship is going through Carver Columbus. We got much respect for Carver Columbus. I don't think we can go out there and do those guys to be as physical as we most possibly can, and just give it all. Because Watts is dangerous. They got an offensive line. They got a defensive line. I mean, it's gonna be tough. But if we go out there clicking on all cylinders, everybody's saying that it was raining that night. The advantage was ours because it was raining. Carver played on the exact same field.
yeah.
On the exact same field. I mean, our boys could be a lot faster on that turf. Also,
Yeah.
our boys are not slow now. I mean,
Oh, you ain't got to tell me. I saw that with my own eyes.
and I'm not gonna sit up here and just brag about my son because we got a lot of dogs on that team. But my son also ran track. He was 215 pounds around the 10-8 in the 100. So we don't have no slow boys either. So that turf is gonna actually help us a lot. And we got 2 defensive tackles, number 58 and number 54. They're not as tall as Carver offensive guys, but those guys bench almost 400 pounds and both of them squat 600.
Is
So
it
they're not as
Tolman? Is
big.
one
But I
of them
guarantee,
Coleman?
yeah, Coleman and one name is Solomon. I guarantee they're just as strong as anybody on Carver Columbus team. But the championship is gonna go through Carver Columbus. Ain't no ifs, ands, but about that. But I guarantee you, we're gonna give Carver Columbus a run for their money.
There you go.
If the coaches give a good plan, put a good plan together, our boys will go out there and execute. Ain't no ifs, ands, but about that.
There you go. I
Yeah,
saw it firsthand, man, and I do believe the rematch of that game will be one to watch, and I'm glad we'll probably be in attendance at the Benz to check it out.
But we got a couple of freshmen. One name is Galloway. We got one name, last name Pocket. I mean, all those boys are freshmen. But
23 and 14.
Yes. I mean, we got a lot of more boys out there can let's go contribute. With both our defensive end, McKenzie, Darisaw, Harper. I mean, it's these majority of that team been playing against since 7, 8 years old, and they love each other. The parents love each other, and I just think it's time. It's their time. Not taking anything from Carver Columbus, nothing at all. You can't.
I will say this. Go ahead. Go
No, I'm
ahead.
sorry, babe. Coming from Peach County, that was the formula that was put together in a small town like Fort Valley, Georgia, Byron, Georgia. Those kids had been playing together forever. There is a recipe for winning the championship. So if that's what's going on down there in America, something, man. Good luck to y'all, man. I think you can possibly do it. I'll let Jess say what she had to say now.
All I was gonna say is that I have a very good friend that's from Americas and actually taught there. And well, he's
Mm.
not there anymore. Shut up. He's not there anymore. But he told me that he used to teach those kids when they were like second and third grade, and he said he knew then how talented they were, and that when they got older they were going to do things, and so now it's actually coming to fruition. And he said that a while ago. So
Mhm.
Mm.
And what we're trying to do now, we're trying to even with that group, majority of that group graduate now. We got a lot of young boys coming up. That's why we trying to give them all the facilities and everything they need. Something kind of might not win a state championship, but I guarantee you, as long as FNL has their podcast, you will hear about something kind of second, third round before the playoff. I guarantee you that.
There you go.
I agree.
Okay.
And let's
I
not
do
forget
got.
now. Let's not forget, bro, before you say that,
Mhm.
the history of America's is deep in Georgia high school football. A lot
Mhm.
of people don't know the type of wins and the type of team Americans used to produce. So to see them get back to that winning way, man, big ups to the Americans, Sumter County Panthers, man.
I'm gonna let Thurston say what he want to say. I don't want to cut him off, but I got something
Yeah,
to add on to
you
that. Go
know,
ahead, Thurston.
I'm not going against that. Here's my question for you, right? As a Sumter County fan, and what I noticed in last week's game, my question is, you you're going to have to be in all three aspects of a football game to beat Carver Columbus.
I agree.
Special teams, defense, offense. Now, yeah, your defense, I'm good with. I do have a question on your offense because if I'm not mistaken, you have a young kid at quarterback, correct?
He's a senior.
Oh, 14 is a senior?
Yeah, no, not
No, that was
14,
12, wasn't
14
it?
and 12.
Was it 12? Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah,
12.
12 is
Okay,
quarterback. 14 is a receiver.
yeah,
okay, okay, okay. That's why I had it switched up at because I misunderstood you at the time we was talking face to face.
yeah.
So here's my question. Everybody that listens to us, that's a loyal listener to us, understands what my motto is. For 3A and above, you have to have a quarterback that can throw for 1,800 yards or more, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, for this 2A state title, I think that theory has to apply to the 2A state title game
Mm-hmm.
because you're not just going to sit back and run against either team, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
Sumter, whether it's Burke County versus Carver Columbus. You're not going to just sit back and be able to run the ball. So you have to be able to pass.
I agree.
My question is, do you feel and do you truly believe that Sumter has the passing game that can help beat a Carver or Columbus
That's why I
type
said
defense?
our coaches got to go ahead and put a good execution plan together. I think we
Hmm.
can go up there and compete with Carver. It got to be a fast offense. Now, on the other hand, on the other shoe of that now, Carver Columbus quarterback ain't as good as the quarterback they had the year before. So they
Mhm.
can
Hmm.
throw, but they rely more on the run than anything. And I don't think no team is gonna run on our front seven. So they gonna
Hmm.
have to put up points on the ground just like we do. Because if you go
Well,
look at that game, we played them that Friday night. I mean, it was raining, but they can hit their quarter. I think our quarterback is a better athlete than their quarterback. So I
Mhm.
believe in our quarterback more than their quarterback when it comes down. Now everybody make bad decisions on certain times, but I believe in our quarterback. I believe in his man. I think he's a very good athlete, and I think he can do what we need to do to try to win the state championship whenever we play, if we get the when we get the Carver Columbus. I do believe
there
that.
you go.
I believe we got the path. We can put some things together to make that work. Now our offensive line gonna have to try to hold their defensive line, but all that come down to coaching. All that's gonna have to come down to coaching, because you don't have to
Mhm.
sit back. You gonna have to get up under the center, get that ball and release that ball as quick as possible. And I think we can drive down the field.
Well, this is how I truly feel. Carver Columbus they got the Jimmy and Joe, so they're not
Oh
worried
yeah,
about the coaches executing the X's and O's. I think, and this is just my opinion, I think it comes down more to Sumter County
right.
executing the X's and O's versus the Jimmys and Joes.
I
And
agree.
this is why I say this. Um, Favors exposed y'all
What do you mean, man? Why you say that?
because when Favors was able to get to the edge,
Mm-hmm.
if you are able to put an individual back there in the backfield and get the ball in their hand to run towards the edge, that's where it exposed Sumter County
But
for
see,
the
this is
most
the
part.
thing. There. Thirsty.
Okay.
The point was let's just try to contain
I'm
favors.
with you on that. I'm with you on that. But
Certain athletes go get what they go get. You'll never be able to stop them. But if you go look at his rushing yards when he had us, and you go look at the rushing yard he had against the other team, he was nowhere near that. I mean,
I'm with
as
you on that.
fast as
But
he is, go ahead.
hold
I'm
on.
sorry.
Hold on. Hear me out. Hear me out. All I'm getting at is, and I'm only speaking on favors right now. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Imagine Carver Columbus putting their fastest athlete in a
Mm-hmm.
Wildcat formation
Mm-hmm.
and running what Carver Atlanta did against you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Because we was both sitting there in the stands watching the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Me personally, I don't feel like your corners are that physical enough to come up and stop the run. That's just
Yes, sir.
me.
Yes, sir.
That's just me right now.
Well,
Therefore, what I'm saying is this. Sumter County secondary is going to be the difference in the running game.
you are
If
correct.
your corners are not physical enough to come up and stop the run, Carver Columbus, if you guys make it to the state playoffs, will make the adjustment and have a field day on you guys running the Wildcat to the edge.
If you first but the first beginning of that game when they tried to run favors, I think it was number 2, and I can't remember the other number. They
Number
was running.
seven.
They was running that. They
Number
was running
seven.
number 7. They was running to the outside. And the first beginning of the
Mm-hmm.
game, we had a corner over there. They kept running to the left side. His name is Champ. We call him Champ. His last name
Mm-hmm.
is Brown. And he was coming up and he was stopping that run, but we couldn't put him back in because he had his neck got stiff. So we pulled him out. We didn't want him to get hurt anymore. He was doing a good job.
Physicality.
Huh?
Once again, that word physicality comes up.
I agree. I agree. We gonna be. I hear what you're saying, Thirsty. God knows I do, but I think we gonna be all right. I really truly believe we gonna be all
Okay.
right.
But
What I'm
that's all
saying,
I'm saying.
I'm not taking anything. You can't take nothing from Carver Columbus. The championship is going through Carver. They are absolutely loaded.
I'm
But
not.
I think we got a good chance of the physicality. I don't think they know no more physical than what we are.
Mhm.
I don't believe that.
All
Well, uh,
okay. Well, you know what though? It's gonna be a neutral field, indoors. Ain't no
Right.
rain to deal with. Ain't no cold to
But
deal with. Ain't no wind. Ain't none of that to deal with.
let me ask you this, Thursday. Let me ask you this, because
Yes,
because
sir.
everybody keep going back to this weather. Both teams had to play on the weather. It was
You're
certain
right.
plays. It was certain plays that we couldn't do because of the weather.
Well, it was certain places Carver Columbus couldn't do because of the weather.
I
All I'm
I
agree.
think
saying
that's the
is,
point. It neutralizes it. But guys, we got
yeah.
like 30 minutes left, so let us talk about get some other people.
Okay.
Hey, well, real
Well,
fast. Hold on, real fast, Jeff. Mr. Kerr.
yes, sir.
It was great meeting you, talking to you
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Friday night.
it was.
Uh, hey, you running up on me talking trash every time
Oh, it was
something
beautiful. It
score.
was
I
beautiful.
appreciate that because that's the interaction I love with the fans.
Yeah.
But at the same time, at the end of the day, man, it was great meeting you. Great shaking your hand, chopping it up with you, and I appreciate it. And
Ab-
I look forward to seeing you in the bin. I look
Absolutely.
forward to seeing you in the bin.
When people get upset by we just fans. The kids are playing. We just having fun. When people get upset about stuff like that, you'll never. I like to have fun. You'll never see me get upset. But it was absolutely a good to see all of y'all. And Jessica, will always be my favorite when I tune in. But
Oh,
y'all guys keep doing what you're doing, and I really appreciate y'all doing this podcast.
thank
And
you,
like I
Mr.
said,
Tears.
no problem. And I'm gonna let y'all go. Thirsty, I'm telling you now, don't something kind of gonna be on the map from this point forward. Now I put my money
Well,
on it.
well,
Hey, I'll
Mr.
see
Keys,
you. I'll see
hold
you in
on,
the bins.
y'all.
All right, man. Y'all
I'll
I
take
see you
care.
in the
just want to
bin.
say,
Bye bye.
Mr. Keys, he gone.
No, he's not. He's still here.
I'm still here.
Oh, okay, I would just want to say I hope I see you in the bins too, because now I feel slighted since Jess is the favorite and you haven't even met me yet.
Well, I hope I get a chance to meet you. And I make sure I put my glasses on so I can be professional, like I did with Tracy. Y'all have a good night.
You
All
too.
right, you have a good one now. You
All
have a
right,
good
man.
one.
All right, bye bye.
All right.
Later.
I'm gonna read some of these comments, but if we have some people, there's some other games, some very interesting games. I'm gonna read these comments, but if there's some people from Carrollton or Grayson or Rockmart or Burke County or Fitzgerald or Heard County or anywhere, and y'all want to come on and y'all want to talk to us about that game, please do, because I'm really interested and I really want to know what happened, especially in that Rockmart game, and why that man decided to do a squib kick. Like, somebody tell me that. And somebody from Fitzgerald who feels slighted, you say you got cheated. I want to hear about it.
Real quick, man. If I'm Hateville Charter fans, I'm mad because I mean his whole segment was about something in Carver, Columbus.
He'll talk about hate
Oh,
Bill.
you caught that, yo, you caught that.
Like we just passed Hateville,
Well,
and now
Hey,
let me just say this. Let me just say this. I don't think Hateville got a shot. I mean, from the team I saw over there in Atlanta, Sumter. I mean, Carver was Carver outman Hateville in the region. You know what I mean? So for Sumter to beat up on Carver like they did, I'm pretty sure Hateville shouldn't be a problem. But god dang, but we already talking about them playing Carver in the championship.
Well, that's because it was brought to him. But look, we got Mr. Page. We got Mr. Page from Hateville Charter. We love to talk to him too. We want to hear about his game. Mr. Boyd said he wants to talk to us. If you look, the link is in the chat. Y'all click on that link. Y'all come in and talk to us, okay? Because we want to talk to you too, Mr. Boyd. What's going on, Mr. Rocky Hadley? And Rocky Hadley has a nephew that plays for Burke County. I saw a clip. He did a great job. So shout out to, I think he's number 2. And shout out to him. But yeah, Burke County, all of y'all, I want y'all to come in and talk to us. But in the meantime, let me read a couple of these comments. Let me go back up. Let's see. Coach Price, he said he's gonna be mad. He's gonna miss the semi game because he's boarding a cruise on Wednesday. Well, not to have no cruise in football season, but either way, you're gonna have a great time, Mr. Price. Don't feel bad. You're gonna have a great time. Christopher Reiner says Heard County is on the clock. B2A, baby. Darnidra Douglas, what's going on? Welcome to the podcast. You are a Burke County Bear, I see. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Stephen, I read that one. Heather says, so we're good, but not good enough for you, Thirsty. And she said that it's a different team. It's 2025. Yes, Roswell is a good team, and trust both our guys will bring it, and so will the 12th man. Let's see. Let me go down here.
Hold on, Jay. That last comment, that was from a Roswell fan or a Burke County fan.
What was Heather?
What's the other? I forgot.
Thomas County Central.
It's Thomas County Central.
Oh, okay. Moving on. It's Thomas County Central. Y'all know how I am with Thomas County Central.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
bottom line of this. I'm gonna hate on Thomas County Central until they get off of Highway 84 in their non-region. Okay,
Oh God. Stephen Wynn
plain
says
and simple.
this is a different Roswell. Golly, Stephen Wynn says this is a different Roswell team, new staff and all. TCC had a wake-up call in the first quarter last week and went on a 42-point run. It's going to be a great game. It's going to come down to schemes and turnovers. Both will bring their A game.
Nah, hold on. Just stop right there. It ain't
You
coming
gonna
down to
you
scheme.
gonna you gonna
Hold on.
comment after every comment. Go ahead.
No, hold on, Jay. It ain't gonna come down to scheme and turnover. It's gonna come down to scheme and special teams in that game.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr.
That's
Percy
all I
did
want.
say that.
That's all I want to say, Jay. Dang. You ain't got
Okay,
Jay,
I'm
it ain't
sorry.
Friday night.
Mr. Kersey did say Roswell has an excellent kicker, and he's gonna really it's really gonna affect field position. Mr. Galloway, welcome to the podcast, sir. He said he didn't hear you say that. You said we were gonna be eating the crow.
Who is we?
Something. He was
No,
wrong.
okay, look. Bottom line of this. I already knew Carver Atlanta had bad quarterback play. If somebody was in that quarterback, Carver Atlanta was not going to produce on offense, and that proved factual and true last Friday. Now, when number three was at quarterback, it was going to be a different ball game, and it was because don't forget something. The Carver had 3 touchdowns called back now for holding. So, something you need to recognize that. If it wasn't for some holding calls, we're having a different conversation right now.
But they were
So don't
asking
get it
for
twisted. But no, my thing is I need for these Carver fans to be real about it. Don't get it twisted.
okay.
Favors did favors. Favors was favors. 3 touchdowns was called back because of some some BS holding calls against Carver. You got lucky.
Mr. Boyd, I know you said you want to come talk to us. Is he in the back yet?
Somebody is we
Okay.
got Jonathan Taylor in the back right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's great. That's great. That's great. Let me get these comments out the way. And don't interrupt. Let me just read them. Dan
Okay.
said, let's just say the game TCC versus Roswell comes down to overtime because that is what might happen. Special teams will play a big role in who will win this game. Right now, this game could go either way. This game will come down to who wants it the most. Offense and defense for both teams will have their challenges. Anthony Stanley, welcome to the podcast, sir. Hey there, kings and queens. Hashtag Shark Defense / West Lawrence. Welcome to the podcast, Mr. Stanley. Let's see. T8 says I mentioned Sumter in the preseason, watching several videos of their workouts. Those boys were working, and recreation ball does count. That gives them the foundation to build when puberty hits, especially if they're running the same plays that the high school is running. So by the time they get through middle school and high school, they're acclimated and what's being run. Yeah, it can be a well-oiled machine. Stevens Wynn says Sumter has some youngsters coming up through their program that's going to be a problem in the next few seasons. Be nice, Mr. Westbrook, talking about blah, blah, blah. You too mental patient. Time for what? Mr. Finch says Sumter's quarterback has 1,900 yards. Mr. Thomas says the same thing. Mr. Galloway says Sumter has a better quarterback and better receiving and depth at the receiving position. Coach Price says y'all didn't even see Amari Woodard. He didn't play against Carver Atlanta. He's our 6'5" receiver. Let's see. Jabo says 14 kilowatts had over 100 yards against Sumter. Our quarterback is a freshman. Mr. Galloway says Favors had one big play, and that was a reception. Other than that, we had him contained all night. Would you like to
But
say
but
something first? Go
stop
ahead.
lying, stop lying right there, because Favors was able to cut loose when he wanted to cut loose, made y'all look stupid. He was he was USC Reggie Brooks out there on y'all all night long.
We got
Reggie
Reggie
Bush.
Yeah, Reggie Bush. I'm sorry, what I said, Brooks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
He was
Bush. He
fine
was
too.
Reggie
I thought
Bush
he
out
was
there on y'all
different
all night
anyway.
long. The only problem was them holding calls called back 3 touchdowns. Let's be real about it, something
Yeah,
fans.
they weren't phantom holding calls though. Oscar
No,
Miles
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Oscar Miles said, let's be real, we don't pass like that. Carver Columbus is weak. We don't pass like that. Maybe 10 passes or less. Doesn't mean we can't pass. We just don't. When we do pass, you're not stopping 8 or number 17, and those are facts. And let's not forget our quarterback is a freshman, so it's kind of unfair to compare him to a 2-year starter we had last year.
No, but what I'm saying is Carver Columbus. That is what set y'all. That is what broke y'all out and made and bust that game wide open last year was your quarterback play. Let's be real about it, Carver Columbus. Now, don't get me wrong. When I tuned into y'all game last Friday, I just happened to see 14 running down the field looking like Eric Dickinson back at SMU. Okay, and he was strutting, he was striving for a touchdown. But what I'm saying is, to Auburn Columbus, you will have the opportunity to one, put your freshman on that stage at quarterback, put him on that stage and show what he and let him display what he can do in the passing game. Because in a championship game, you're going to need to be able to pass to win that game. Your running offense is not going to win you a state title game. You will need to pass. But that's a conversation for Wednesday. Jess, let's move on.
Okay. Mr. Kenlow, you asking where the Brooks County fans. I want to know where the Lincoln County fans are. You see this link, you come in and talk to us. You tell us about the game. Don't ask for them. You come talk. How about that? Darius
What time
Kirsten
is it?
says
16.
they gotta speak up. Hateville, where y'all at? Miss Freddie Mac says number 52 for Carrollton is a beast. I believe that. Number 2, Rashard Carter is the kid from Burke County, and he looks really, really good. Freddie Mac said that hammer broke again. Y'all are arguing with Thursday. I'm not fixing to get him started again. Anthony Stanley, what are your
At
thoughts on
least somebody know.
what are your thoughts on West Lawrence going to Jefferson? I think it's going to be difficult. I think
Bring your
Ty.
13th man with you, because right now I got Jefferson beating you.
Yeah, I think I think it'll be difficult. I think it'll be done. I think Ty is going to get his. And my only question is what the rest of your team is going to do. Jefferson had a great defense. And here's the thing. Cairo had number 4. And they got out to a great lead. They were up 21-0 in the first quarter. And when I saw that, I was like, "What?" I couldn't believe it. But then here comes the second quarter. I think going in the half, it was 23-21 in favor of Jefferson. And I said that to say, I think they figured. I don't know, and if it's a Sarah Maker in here, or if it's a Jefferson County fan. Y'all that saw the game, y'all come, or somebody on NFHS, if y'all saw the game, come tell me about it. But I think once they figured it out, or figured number 4 out, or they were able to contain him or do whatever, then Jefferson County did what they did because they have a great defense. So I said that, all of that to say, if they figured Ty out, I hope y'all got something else to counter that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, hey, real fast, Jeff. We still got Jonathan Thompson sitting in the back waiting.
Come on, Jonathan. Come on, talk to us.
Can y'all hear me?
How you
Jonathan
doing?
Thompson, welcome to FNL. What you got for us tonight, buddy?
No, I just want to come in here and tell you our advantage in 2A.
Well, hold on, stop right there. First off, let everybody know who you represent.
Oh, Sumter County. Every day of the week, twice on Sunday.
Facts. Okay.
But
what you got for?
Our advantage in 2A, we got the best kicker in 2A in the whole state of Georgia. That's going to be our advantage Friday and in the Benz. Hold on, buddy.
Oh,
that's pretty much all I got to say. He overlooked by everybody.
Okay. So here's my question for you. Do you feel Sumter can pass the ball against Hateville Charter, which I really think they're going to need to do to beat Hateville Charter? Do you think they'll be able to pass the ball with the quarterback they have and the receivers that they have?
Absolutely. Would we be able to pass the ball at Hateville? Hold on, buddy.
Yeah, I'm talking something.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Our quarterback got 1,900 yards, 28 passing touchdowns on the year. We can pass the ball whenever we want to.
Mm-hmm.
We got a receiver with 10 touchdowns. We got 2 500-yard receivers.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we can pass the ball whenever we want to. I mean, when you don't have to. I mean, we didn't have to Friday against Carver Atlanta.
Mm.
We might not have to against Hateville.
Okay. Mr. Page, if you're out there, I want to hear from you too.
Hold on, Jess. I ain't finished with this dude here. I want him.
No,
I'm trying to.
That's all.
I'm trying to hear some, because what he's saying, I hear what he's saying, but my thing is, I think as with Mr. Kears, this Sumter fan is underestimating and not giving due respect to Hateville Charter.
To be honest, I don't respect nobody we play.
Ooh,
That's just me.
really? Well, there's
And
a
that's your first mistake right there.
well, he a fan. He don't have to
That's just
respect.
me. I was the
You
same
right.
when I played. I'm gonna be the same way for the rest of my life. Whoever we playing, I ain't got no respect for
And there it
Mm.
is.
Well, I'm gonna say this. You don't have the type of team that my school is used to having. That's why I showed no respect to anybody that we was playing. None of something does not measure up to that.
Oh God.
So no. I'm saying this for a reason. I'm saying this for a reason because my thing is
Basically, y'all home.
you're underestimating a team that lost by 15 to a Lee County and that lost by 6 to Westlake.
them. What that mean to me? They lost.
As
I
and I want you to think about it. And I want you to think about it. Because you're talking about a 2A team that lost to a 5A team by 15 points. You're talking about a 2A team that lost to a 6A team by 6 points. You're talking about a team that lost by 7 points in region play to Carver Atlanta.
that
So all I'm saying is this,
19.
huh?
That same Carver Atlanta team we beat by 19.
It's about
They
matchup.
had three. Wait, hold on. They had 3 touchdowns called back.
Oh well, they should have been holding. I mean, that's part of the game.
It don't matter, bruh. The thing is, understand the fact is they had 18 points called back off the board, right?
And they
This is
still
what I'm trying to get some the fans to understand is this.
lose by 1.
I don't care how you feel about your team, but show respect to to Atlanta teams because you had 18 points called back off the board that would have made a difference in that game.
Well, I ain't got no respect for nobody in Atlanta. No team in Atlanta.
Okay. And this is why I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna wait till Wednesday. I'm gonna wait till Wednesday. I'm not gonna say it tonight. I'm gonna wait till Wednesday. But
Okay.
okay.
Well,
All I'm
thank you,
saying is
Mr.
this, bro.
Thomas.
This I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this, Mr. Thomas.
I'm listening.
The way you're talking right now is the exact reason why Sumter County fans might be eating what's on the screen.
Mr. Page, come talk to us,
They
please.
said y'all said that you said that last week too. So.
Yeah, say you, because it wasn't me.
Yeah, that my bad. He
It's okay,
Thursday
buddy.
said that last week too.
And what else did I say last week? Hold on, don't focus on just one thing what I said last week. Focus on everything I said because I also said if they had number 15 at quarterback, it was a disadvantage for Carver Atlanta to have number 15 at quarterback.
At the end of the day, that ain't my problem.
And I'm with you on that. All I'm saying is this. Do me a favor, because I know you ain't did it, but you need to do it. And if push comes to shove, please message me directly and I will pay for your 30-day subscription to the NFHS network so you can view Hate Dear Charter.
I don't watch them
And
4 times. That's why I know they can't beat us.
oh, you know they can't.
I know they can't beat us.
Okay. And you know what? That's why I was on the screen. How do you want your crow cooked next weekend?
Well, like I told you last week, you can fry it because you're gonna be the one eating it.
Oh, I can fry. No problem. And you
I'm
know what? I'm
tell
gonna
you
make
this,
sure I inject them thighs and them breasts just for you.
and I'm gonna tell you this: our defense better than Cartersville. Our defense better than Lee County.
Man, you might as well stop. Well, I'm about to get you off this thing because you just said your defense better than Cartersville.
It's absolutely.
Dude,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be very honest with you, okay? And this is what I saw Friday night watching y'all play. Your
Oh,
secondary is very suspect.
I hear you. Kip thought the same thing.
Hold
4
on,
interceptions on
hold on. What
oh
school
my
did you just
God.
say thought the same thing? What school did you say just thought the same thing?
Kip.
Dude, listen to who you're talking about.
I don't care.
You're talking about Kip. You
You're not
tell
gonna
me
change
this.
his mind, Thirsty. He
You
No,
believes
tell
what he
no, I'm
believes.
not trying to change his mind. What I'm trying to do, what I'm getting at is this. This is the one delusional America's fan that we've talked to all year. He is very delusional because my thing is this. If you guys could not beat Chris County, right?
They beat
Y'all
Chris.
played Chris County this year, right?
They
we
beat
beat
Chris
Chris.
County.
Hold on.
Thirst,
Mr.
you
Thomas.
don't watch two something kind of game. Carve Atlanta and Carve Columbus.
Mr. Thomas, thank you for talking to us tonight. And if you want to come back on Wednesday to defend this foolishness, you are more than welcome to come back and talk to us.
If I ain't at work, I'll be here.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Thomas. We appreciate you.
Y'all have a good one.
You too. And tell your baby good night.
I will.
Lord have mercy. Because that was finna go in a circle.
Yeah, well,
That was
Eric, hold on.
who
Who
back here?
Eric Page?
He is from Hateville Charter. Come on in, Mr. Page. Come talk to us, friend.
Hold on, man, where you go? There you go.
Hey, Mr.
Mr.
Page.
How I get
Page,
in? Y'all can y'all
first
hear
thing,
me?
hold on. Mr. Page, we hear you first thing
Yes,
first,
sir.
working the FNL. Let
Thank
everybody
you,
know who
man.
you represent.
I represent Hateville Charter.
Okay. So, Mr.
Okay.
Page, thank you for
Yes.
joining us. Okay, so
You
so
more than welcome.
first things first, we want to kind of give us a little insight on the game you had last week. Now, Wednesday is usually when we talk about why we think we'll beat another team, but this is a free for all.
Okay.
And if you want to come back on Wednesday, because hey, it'll be different people. So if you want to come back and talk to
Okay.
us Wednesday about the same thing, you are more than welcome. So go
Okay.
ahead.
Well, I mean, here you had Morgan County that was what, ranked number 2, supposedly had what, a top passing attack, one of the best running backs in the state, most definitely at 2A. I don't think that guy had 100 yards against us. They most definitely didn't have really successful passing against us. So, I mean, we played a home game with Columbus, 48-0. We rolled down to Appleton County. They say we couldn't win down there. We won down there. Came back in the second half. We had a bad first half. We would have beat them worse than that. Then we went down to what? The number 2 undefeated Morgan County in Ney Stadium and won again. See, the guy from Sumter who was just talking, Thomas, I think, what was his name? Jeffrey, I think his name.
Mr. Thomas, Jonathan Thomas.
Yeah. What he don't realize is we didn't care if we won any of those games that we played. Lee County, we was in it. The Lightning made the game stop that night. It was 0-0 at halftime. We had the momentum. If that game would have continued, we would have finished Lee County out. They were able to go back, watch our film. We played them 2 or 3 weeks later, won 28-14. Westlake, we lose the last play. That I forget his name. He about 6'2". He sat in the middle. We threw a little lob. He picked it off in the game. Carver Atlanta, 14-7. Number 1, Zion Crawford, one of the best DBs. And 2A, they call, I think, his pick back and maybe another pass back on Carver. Carver ain't never beat Hateville before this year. So first
They
game
don't
out the
get it,
region.
bro. They
Like
ain't trying
we
to listen to
play
me,
these
bro.
games to go to Appleton to win, the Morgan County, and we about to do the same thing. We'll go down to something.
T. Abe says,
They
Coach.
think because they big, they gonna muscle us. Boy, we got a team full of athletes that have played in the Atlanta area in the best gauntlet of youth football probably in the nation. Half of these kids don't went and played on Born to Compete stages and won, and then they left there and went on a national stage and won. Y'all think we gonna let, no disrespect, some country niggas beat us? No, sir. Y'all, where were y'all at when we was
This
doing it?
ain't Friday night. Hey, this ain't Friday night. Now we might get fined
Okay.
by the FAA.
All right, well, we gonna let them country boys just come and muscle us after we don't been through that gauntlet and on another level. Where were they at when we was doing that? They were playing the same little guys they been playing in youth football all the way through middle school and now in high school. We don't play everybody from, our kids don't play Texas, Alabama, all them tough. Look, man, they gonna see if they win on Friday. Salute to them. I hope they go to the dome and pull it off there too, because I don't care who win after we lose if we lose. But one thing about, two things for sure, there will not be no 19-point victory like they did Carver Atlanta. Favors did not score against us. Favors didn't score those 2 touchdowns. My son, number 10, Elijah Page, was spying him all night. He didn't do nothing. Look at the film.
Okay.
But he ran all over and did all that to all these boys. We got speed too.
Yeah, you got to come back.
They underestimate what we have, and guess what? The best thing we have is a coach that's been there the entire time, that's already won a state championship.
T. Abe, listen, T. Abe says Coach Pope by himself at Hateville is enough to have any team ready. If you know, you
tell
know.
him Pope coach for Clark, Atlanta. He's the DB coach. He's not even over there this year.
Oh, they are very
well. He's at Clark,
coached.
Atlanta. He's the DB coach over there.
Okay, so he the DB
No,
coach.
but I'm with you, bro. Folks are sleeping on Coach Gordon. Bottom line, they sleeping on Coach Gordon and what he's bringing and what he's done at Hateville, Charles.
See, they underestimate us, but not one time have we underestimated them. We've been planning on them already a week before. We knew they was going to beat Carver because we knew we should have beat Carver. No disrespect to Carver, but that's just the truth. We've been studying them and being ready for them more than a week. We ain't just started this week to talk about something. We been getting ready for them. We knew they was going to do that. We ain't disrespected them one time. Me personally, I love their team. I love the aggressiveness. I love all of that. I ain't never said nothing about their team.
Well, I'm gonna say something on your behalf, okay? What? No, Jeff. I ain't. Yeah, I'm putting out bulletin board material. I am.
It's already out
there. No. Folks forget that Carver Columbus played Hateville Charter in 2023, and guess who won that game? Hateville Charter. But what I'm getting at,
go ahead.
But hold on, Jeff. What I'm getting at is this: Hateville Charter has been putting themselves in position, and this class that they have coming through, this class of seniors and juniors coming through, in position for the last 2 years to be successful, because they're not running away from competition. They're not running away from those blue collar teams in Cartersville and Lee County.
We run to them. We run into
hold on, bro. I got your back on this, bro. Born and raised in Decatur. Went to school in City Grove. I got your back on this, okay?
For sure.
Y'all glazing each other. Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is this: What folks don't understand and not paying attention because we understand majority of our listeners are what? Middle and South Georgia. We understand it. We trying to get more Georgians to listen to us. Hateville has been playing the Cartersville and the Lee counties and the Heritages, the Westlakes for the past 2 years. And guess what? Even though Hateville Charter might be losing these games, the margin of victory is getting smaller, which means what? Hateville Charter is getting better. It's
Everybody.
getting back. Hateville Charter is getting back, and Coach Gordon is getting them back to that state title championship format.
Listen, we are in round 4 of a 5-round playoff. At this point, everybody there knows what they're doing and they can play. It's about matchups and it's about who butt cheeks gonna get tight and who butt cheeks are not gonna get tight. That's bottom line what it comes down to. So I'm just saying,
Hold on. I'm sorry, I got a comment on J-Bo. I'm gonna put J-Bo comment up on the screen. J-Bo asked me Thursday, you with City Grove or you with Hateville Charter? Dog, I need for you to understand it. If City Grove ain't in it, I'm with any team that's within 15 miles of the airport. Actually, I'm gonna narrow that down. Any team within 10 miles of the airport, close to Ellenwood, that's touching they county, touch the County, that's who I'm with.
Okay, we believe you. But I just say this. Don't knock country folk till you try 'em. That's all I'm gonna say.
All I'm saying is this.
We
Don't knock
respect
the big
we
city.
respect
Don't knock
something.
the big city in the country.
And
And that's
listen,
Atlanta.
if you ever get your country woman, you'll never want nothing else. And I'm telling you that.
But I'm gonna tell you like that though. Them country women ain't nothing for that dude from that big city in the country.
Baby, I've had both. I'm not impressed.
Child,
Uh,
please.
But yeah,
don't
man,
get
I
me.
wish everybody the
Don't
best
get
of
me.
luck, man, in this quarterfinal, man. Hateville, we most definitely gonna come down to something. We're gonna just play good old football, and we're gonna see the best gonna win that night.
I believe you, and
Hey, Mr. Page.
we thank you so much for
Yeah.
joining us. And
Mr. Page.
please
Yes,
come back
sir.
Wednesday.
I
Yeah.
am. I'm gonna come
Hey.
back Wednesday.
Thank you for coming on. Thank you for not being scared to hit that link. Thank you for representing Hateville Charter because we need,
Yes,
hey,
sir.
do us a favor. Share this podcast and this page with the rest of your Hateville Charter fan base and bring them on
Okay.
Wednesday. All right, because we're
Okay.
looking forward to hear from y'all
Okay.
throughout the rest of these playoffs and next season going forward. But thank you for coming on and talking with FNL. We appreciate you,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Thank
Appreciate y'all,
you.
man. Thank you.
Take care.
Good night,
You
sir.
too.
Man, y'all crazy. I thought I was crazy. Y'all crazy.
You the one crazy.
I
I'm
ain't did nothing.
just telling you the truth, baby. That's it.
But I'm gonna say this. I thought more people from something was coming on tonight.
It was enough of them. They were in the background. Hopefully they'll come on Wednesday. I was expecting because I see a whole bunch of folks from Lincoln County that were in this chat. Then now one of them click on the link. I saw a lot of people talking about Burke County. Not one of them clicked on the link. Carver, Columbus. And not one person clicked on the link. I did see DeAntoine say he was gonna come on Wednesday, so I appreciate that. I didn't not one person from Hurd County or Lincoln County or Toombs County. I ain't worried about that. I'm sure if Nick can, he'll come on. And if Nick can't come on, he gonna email me a reason why Toombs County gonna be Hurd County on Wednesday. I ain't even worried about that part. So
In depth at that.
in depth. So I ain't worried about that. But let me tell you something. Lincoln County, I need a representative front and center on Wednesday. Burke County, I need a representative front and center on Wednesday. Early County, I need a representative front and center on Wednesday. If you know somebody from Clinch County, I need a representative. I need some people to come on here to talk to us. Okay? And Sumter County, Hateville, y'all are welcome. Come back on Wednesday. We want you to come talk to us on Wednesday. And yeah. So don't just sit in the comment. And Thomas County Central. Y'all know y'all can talk. Yeah, I need to hear from y'all on Wednesday. And I know I'm gonna hear from y'all on Wednesday because
Hold on. Jess, you ain't the only one that want to hear from them. I need to hear from somebody on Wednesday from TCC.
yeah, because let me tell you what's gonna happen. They gonna come on because the it's gonna make round that you said TCC don't have no depth now. That's gonna be an interesting conversation. And matter of fact, I want them to come on. Matter of fact, I want y'all to. I don't want to do one on one person in one person. I want a Hateville Charter fan and a something kind of fan. I want y'all to go at it. That's what we doing on Wednesday. We want 1-on-1. I want
Ooh,
y'all to
hey,
talk.
ooh, that sounds good on Wednesday. Fan base versus fan base on
Yeah.
Wednesday.
So I need a Burke
Ooh,
County fan and a Carver fan. I need y'all to come in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in the group. Y'all come in and talk. And matter of fact, even if your team ain't playing, if you want to come on and talk to us, but listen, you got to come and not be it can't be no whole bunch of fluff. Now Dro ain't here, but I'm gonna take on his role. If you ain't talking about nothing, I'm gonna get you out of here.
well,
But
Jess,
everybody's welcome.
can I say this?
You right, Mr. Price. Yes.
This is what I want to say. Fellowship Christian, Calvary Day, GAC, Hebron Christian, Clinch County, Bowden, Early County, Lincoln County. Who else we got? Hurd, Toombs, Worth, Pepperell, Carver, Columbus, Hateville Charter, Sumter County, Burke County, Sandy Creek, Jefferson, West Lawrence, LaGrange. We also got Creekside, Care, Benedictine, Marist. I'm gonna skip over 5A, Carrollton, North Gwinnett, Valdosta, Buford. Bring, you know what? QA ain't on. I don't think the FAA gonna find them. Bring y'all asses on and represent your goddamn team on Wednesday. That's what we saying. If you know somebody that is a fan of somebody, share this link and bring them on to represent their team. Cause we want to hear y'all go at it 1-on-1. We gonna give y'all an hour and a half to go at it. Do what you do. Come talk to us. That's all I'm saying. Bring your asses on. I'll
I
pay the
just been
fine for.
talking.
I'm gonna pay the fine for whatever we get on for whatever fine we get for the night. I'm paying that fine, but bring your asses on.
I just been sitting here running my mouth and but yes, y'all make sure that y'all come on Wednesday. Okay. We love to hear from you. Share it in all your football groups, all of that. Share it in your football group. It's free for all Wednesday, baby. Free for all. Wild Wednesday. That's what it is. Wild Wednesday. But and now there will be ground rules.
Shit, Wild West Wednesday. Get it straight, Charlie. Get it straight.
Wild West Wednesday, but there will be rules. Y'all can't talk over each other. Y'all can't be disrespectful. Now, we got to go in and we have to stop you. We're gonna let one person talk, then another person talk, because y'all can't talk over each other. But we're gonna let y'all go at it. Okay?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
will mute your microphone. I will mute your microphone now.
Yes, just like you did. Yeah, you did that to me one Friday, baby. I cussed you out some kind of good too.
I still love you, and you still love me, though. We good.
All right, Junior. Well, you said Carson gonna win state hands down. Well, you need to come on Wednesday and tell us why you think they're gonna win. And if you got your friends from wherever, tell them to come in and talk about it. Let's talk about it.
And please don't be like thirsty. Watch the cussing, y'all. It
Yeah,
ain't
on
we.
Wednesday. If
We
it was
can't do
Friday, yeah.
excessive cussing
I
during the
ain't.
week. We only cuss on Fridays.
And I don't ever curse.
I try not to say too much. I try not to say too much tonight, but It just came out of me because I was into it tonight.
Yes, you very
It's
into it.
okay. You say you got the fine, so you go ahead.
Yeah, like
I
You
got
say
some.
hi to my brother.
y'all follow my lead. Y'all don't curse, okay?
Until Friday.
I don't curse
'Cause
on Fridays.
I'm
Don't like my grandma used to say that ain't no cuss word. I said, Did you said shit? Oh, that ain't no cuss word. So I said that ain't no cuss word. She said that's a bodily function. She said in church one day because they kept telling us to stand up and sit down, and she just finally got tired and she said, "Nah, shit." I said,
Girl, you
"Damn."
sounding like the one I passed off of The Walking Dead right now.
That's what she said. She said, "Nah, shit." I said, "Did you said a cuss? That ain't no cuss word." So I said all that to say I don't be cussing. Them ain't no cuss words.
You
Nah.
be saying way more than that because you sure be. Ooh. You know what? Hey, thank y'all for tuning in this Monday
Thank
night.
y'all, guys. Yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all, guys. We'll see y'all on Wednesday. We'll try to get in. We'll try. We can't promise. But we'll try to get in a little early on Wednesday. Maybe start a little early so we can give y'all ample time to go ahead. But make sure that y'all share this, okay? Make sure y'all share, okay? And with that being said, sis, go ahead and tell them what to do.
Thirsty. Push
Huh?
the goddamn button. Good
Okay.
night.